In this video, I'm going to be going over how you can use Redfin as a tool to buy your first home. The reason why this is important for a first-time home buyer is we had a lot of real estate changes to realtors' commissions or real estate agent commissions. And the seller, in some cases, in some instances, when they sell their home, they are not willing to pay the buyer's agent for bringing a buyer to their listing or getting their listing sold. So the buyer's agent in return is going to have to ask their buyers to pay a percentage of their commission or all of their commission. So why I decided to make this video for you is I want to show you a tool how you can make a simple offer using a simple process so that you wouldn't have to come out of pocket to pay a buyer's agent. Things are getting harder and home prices are going up, and a lot of first-time home buyers do not have the funds to pay a buyer's agent commission after they put down the down payment, after they give the earnest money fees, and after they buy down their rate. So there's a whole lot of out-of-pocket exchange for a first-time home buyer, and then to ask them to pay for their realtor commission is a hard task to ask for. So I'm going to be going over to the Redfin website so that you can see the simple process that I use. You might not be on the type of level that I am on when it comes to negotiations and all of the surrounding needs when it comes to, negotiating the listing, putting in offers, things of that nature. But I'm going to show you how to put in a simple offer just using this free and simple tool. So let's get to it. Okay, you want to come over to the Redfin website. Now this website is a very good tool to comp properties so that you'll be able to put in a decent offer where the homeowner will consider it. Now, you're not going to be experienced as me as far as negotiation and finding out why property sold more than the other, because you have to take that into consideration. You have to do an even deeper research, but just to do something on the surface. So now I chose a townhome in Cary, North Carolina, and townhomes are usually good starter homes. It lets first-time home buyers find out if they want to go and get a single-family home and move on to that, because you have the HOA. They do most of the lawn care, repairs to the roof, repairs to the outside. So when it's time to sell, there's not going to be any discrepancy as far as paying for maintenance or paying for repairs. The HOA has that. So now we see that the property is $399,000. We had an extra $900. I wouldn't have did that. I would just kept it as a simple flat rate. 3 beds, 2.5 baths, 1,876 square feet. So you always want to do, when you do the comp, you always want to have the beds to line up. Bathrooms, it can either be 2 baths or it can be 2.5. You don't want to go three baths, because you're gonna pay, or the price is gonna go up. And you want to keep it at 1,800 square feet. It can be a little bit more, it can be a little bit less on the square footage. Now you want to go all the way down. So what your monthly payment is going to be at that price. You see the HOA, $230. That's very important. You have to factor all of that in. You want to go all the way down to the comps. And now you can see that in August, similar property sold for $428,000 and had 3 beds, 2 baths, right in line with the square footage. Then a month later, $397. So this could all be due to all the kids went back to school. A lot of buyers wasn't out, looking for homes, went for considerably less. So now is a great time to get a home because a lot of buyers are not out. Now this is the latest property that was sold, 395,000, 3 beds, a little bit over on the square footage, 1,900, only 100 square feet, but it went for less than they're asking for, and their square footage was a little bit bigger. So what I would do on this square footage, I would put in a lesser offer, and you want to get these comps as close to the property that you're comping. Now that's F. You want to go to F, and it's right in line. It's probably right on the same block or around the corner, and you don't want to have a comp in one town and another comp in another town. They usually have to be in the same block. So this is in the same block. So if I was a first-time home buyer making an offer myself, I would do the maximum would be 395, or you can play around with it and go 392 or pushing it 390. Now this is a simple way to make an offer on the property. I haven't gone in depth of the property, of what this property has that this other property doesn't have. I'm just doing a surface check, 3 beds, 2.5 baths, and the square footage. That's all I'm doing. So it would go from 390 to 395. I will come in that area and make an offer. So only thing you have to do is contact the seller, contact the seller agent. Listen, I want to make an offer for 392. I would say 392, and it's only been on the market for 5 days. Now what you can do is you can see how long it sits on the market. You can go into depth on how long properties in this area stay on the market, and do they go for the asking price. That's what I would see. But it's only been on there for 5 days, and this is a very, very simple way to put in an offer without having to use a realtor and you pay out of pocket for your commission. The HOA, usually HOA homes, they're usually going to be fixed, not that much damage to them. If there is, or if you find damage, you can always contact the HOA, and I'm sure they'll be happy to fix any damage or upkeep any maintenance that's lacking. All right, thank you guys. I showed you how to use the Redfin tool, and I hope you will put in those successful offers.